Hi. Hello. How are you? This is Cyborg.
And Bumblebee.
And we're going to be talking about
Justice League, the Atom Project, issue number 6.
Yes. So we're basically leaving off where the last one was. And by the way, guys, I believe this is the last issue.
This is. So the issue starts off with Ray Palmer kind of worried about his friends, trying to figure out where the Legion of Doom took him, because Nathaniel and Ryan are somewhere. Everyone's looking for them. Everyone's looking for the Legion of Doom as well.
Yeah, they got Batman searching for everything that everybody else don't want to search for. Well, not search for, searching places where they don't want to search.
Mm-hmm.
Superman flying around.
The Flash is running around.
But no one can find it yet.
Nope.
Until.
Well, not even. They never did find it.
Well, no, not them. I'm talking about, what's his name? I forgot his name. He's one of the Atoms.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Nathaniel and Ryan Choi are in a cell at the Hall of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan has shrunk himself down trying to go into the collar to try to deactivate it.
That did not work.
But none of his attempts are working. The Legion of Doom are kind of chewing out Lex and Sinestro because of what they did and how they went off script.
Yeah.
They all talking about, you're losing sight, all the risk. But then, Grodd is like, you know what?
Hey.
They saw an opportunity.
And they took it.
That we didn't see. That might come in handy. Leave him alone. Pretty much.
Wasn't a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wasn't the best, but hey.
And after this whole little meeting, get together with all of them, Pythoness and Black Manta decide to go down to the cell to try to, I don't know if they were going to try to kill him or attack him or what have you, or try to have him give them powers.
I think they wanted to intimidate him, but at the same time, no.
They didn't know that Ryan Choi was there.
Mm-hmm.
And they get beat.
Correct.
And Ryan and Nathaniel make an escape for it. But not before Nathaniel gave Ryan Choi some Atom powers.
Nice.
And they kind of blow through the Legion of Doom, kind of make their way through. Lex Luthor has the control for the collar, and Ryan Choi manages to get it from him, and then they book it out of there.
It's like, nah.
I got what I needed.
There's no need for me to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of here. Bye.
Mm-hmm. I got what I needed.
Y'all take care. Don't call, don't write.
We could figure out the collar later. I just wanted to make sure y'all didn't have the control to zap it, to make it go zap zap.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Mm-hmm. And they make it to the watchtower. Ray kind of tells Eiling he's fine, but this is it. You ain't getting nothing more from him. Bye-bye.
Later. Peace out. Get out.
Adam is recuperating after all of that, what was going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
And the other general talks to Ray and kind of fills him in a little bit more. Apparently, Eiling is going to be under some heat by the government because of what he did and using major force, that character and everything else that he was doing.
Well, he in trouble.
And the other major or sergeant major, I don't know. He was asking, like, when I had these powers, it was terrifying. Is there any chance that it'll come back?
If he took it away, there shouldn't be.
And he pretty much said, he didn't answer. We didn't see him answer.
Right.
But then the next page is him checking Ryan to see if the powers that Captain Atom gave him were still there. But they're not. They're gone. They only they were only temporary.
Mm-hmm. You only got a taste of the Atom.
Mm-hmm. And they kind of have a back and forth, like, I'm sorry I wasn't listening to you this whole time. We messed up. I messed up. Certain things could have been avoided, but here we are.
We're all family here. We're all an Atom.
Mm-hmm.
The Atom's family.
And then he goes and apologizes to Captain Atom, and Adam's like, you know what, you were doing a job. It is what it is. I learned something.
Yeah, don't trust nobody.
They're still trying to understand the collar that Lex Luthor had put on him. And they're like, it might be a key to figuring, learning about your powers. the Justice League, issued some people to the location that they were at, but
they were already gone.
It's gone. It's gone because
it's mobile.
The Legion, the hall, was it the Hall of Doom? Is kind of could be anywhere and everywhere at the same time. It's kind of crazy.
Yep.
And Captain Atom kind of has like a little monologue at the end. At first, I wanted my powers back because I felt, useless.
At first, I was afraid. I was petrified.
And then, I learned, and I'm, now I'm back. I'm going to use my powers for good, and I'm ready to get back in with the Justice League and be a part of the Justice League and protect Earth.
I knew that you were by my side.
And then that's the end of the book. And for those of you that have been keeping up with the We Are Yesterday series, there was a note in here saying that this took place between
Justice League Unlimited, I believe.
Yeah, or whether this took place before the We Are Yesterday situation, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or between, like, towards the beginning of it, I guess.
Right.
Let me see. It says between issue 5 and 6, which I think is before the crossover started.
Okay. Nice. Well, you guys, this was a pretty good issue. It's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always going to be more interesting twists and turns, especially with DC.
Mm-hmm.
So stay on this ride with us as we navigate through the whole thing. And you guys check out your local comic book store.
If you can't get to your local comic book store, if you don't have one close enough, you can look on the DC Infinite app and get your comics there.
Keep vibing, keep loving. Also, check out kvgearllc.com for all your gear needs. That's kvgearllc.com. Peace.